April the 7th. I'm here getting ready to go catch some walleye on the Detroit River. It is 7:57 a.m. I got a little bit of a late start, but we're gonna go out here on the river with my partner, the Detroit River. Just me and the Detroit River due to the current situation, as you all know. My sons, my wife, all doing college today. So I'm gonna go catch some walleye. Just me and the Detroit River. Let's see how quick we can get a limit. All right, it's 8:18. We're getting started. We're gonna start out with a little fluke on a 1/2 ounce spinnerhead with a red stinger. Walleye number one, that took 8 minutes and 11 seconds. Fish number two. Fish number two. Another solid, probably 19-incher. That took another minute and 11 seconds. Fish on. Fish number three, if I can get him in the boat. Not quite as big a one. Fish number three, it's about 15 minutes. How's it going? Are you catching them?
It was earlier, it kind of picked up 3 earlier, but then it haven't got any since. How about you?
I got my limit. I'm just trying to get rid of one about 18 inches. Didn't take, I got that real quick going down through here, but I've noticed I got live scope. I'm watching them. There's a bunch of them coming up to it and running. I've hooked a couple, but they're definitely got in a mood. I just wanted to, the other ones are all 22 to 25 inchers. I was going to get one more of those and I was going to go perch fishing.
Are you using minnows?
No, I'm just using a 1/2 ounce head with a fluke on the back of it with a stinger. Putting a little scent on it, that helps. Here, I got one coming right now. We'll see if he bites.
So they're seeing your bait and scampering, huh?
Oh, absolutely. You ever seen Live Scope? You can watch everything live.
No kidding.
I can watch my bait hop. You ever ice fished with a Vexlar? You ice fish?
I used one of those years ago.
Yep. So it's like watching that, except I can literally see, I got it on down imaging right now, I can see 30 feet to each side of the trolling motor.
Wow.
All live. I'm watching them swim and everything. It's pretty cool.
Are you using a jig with the what?
I got a finesse fish. There's one right there. He's just a little one. Oh, he come off. Up. Just found out the limit was 6. I didn't know the limit was 6 on them now. I was talking to that guy back there and I've been calling them out when I've been catching them to 5. He goes, no, it's 6 now. I said, shoot, I don't ever look. It's just been 5 so long I didn't pay attention. You guys catching any more? There's really not that many fish in this whole section anymore. Most of them just seem to be right here. There's like there's rocks and then there's a little hole in between them and there's a whole bunch of them swimming around right up in this area right here. They're really hard to get to bite. They keep swimming up and looking at it and running off, so. But there are definitely more fish up here in the nose of where this thing starts. There's one. Uh-oh, I forgot my nets back here. Was a cluster. Oh, and I lost him. We're going to show you how to find these Detroit River walleyes when they're in their spawn and run. This is early April, and this is what you look for. So, if you got a good topo map of the Detroit River, all you got to do is find these little troughs. These walleye will be anywhere in the bigger troughs, but if you can confine them a little bit and look for the troughs. The troughs on the flat, they like to be in anywhere from 6 to 30 feet. But anywhere you can find a trough on the Detroit River, down through here, they will be in them. They'll be in any of those little cuts that go across the flats. Anywhere in the river is where you're going to find them, because this river is absolutely loaded with walleyes. This is your basic technique for jigging walleyes in the Detroit River. You got to keep that line vertical and just pick it up off the bottom. Don't let it drag. It's snaggy down there. Just let it hit the bottom, slack up for a quarter of a second, and then pick it back up and keep that line vertical. You do that by controlling the boat. Sometimes your boat drifts just perfect and you can pick it up and drop it without it, but sometimes you need to run that trolling motor so you can keep that line as vertical as possible. You'll get more bites on the Detroit River from walleye if you can keep that line straight up and down and keep contact with your bait. But you just lift it up and drop it and kind of keep contact when it drops. And then let it hit the bottom, pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it. It's just constant up, down, and never stop doing that. You keep that line vertical, you'll catch more walleyes out of the Detroit River than you need to. It took me about probably 40 minutes this morning to get my 5th one in the boat, and dummy me, I did not realize Michigan had went to 6 fish limit, and I had already sorted several 20+ inch fish out. I made another drift, quickly caught an 18-incher, and I was able to cull him out with a couple here recently that I didn't get on film. But anyway, Detroit River walleye jigging. It's not rocket science. I got a 1/2 ounce fish head spins head on there with a Zoom fluke trailer. Let's take a look at what I'm using. So here's that's a fish head spins. That's a 1/2 ounce. And I forgot my walleye box. Dummy me this morning. Forgot my walleye box. Many of you guys know I'm a bass fisherman. But I had some fish head spins. That's a 1/2 ounce fish head spins. That's a standard 5-inch Zoom fluke. I colored the tail chartreuse. I got a stinger hook, red stinger hook right there, and I'm just lifting and dropping that on the bottom with 8-pound fluorocarbon, controlling the drift. Simple way to catch Detroit River walleye. They're in right now. I'm out here all by myself. There's several boats around, but I'm out here all by myself trying to follow the law right now, as you guys know. Guys, hit that subscribe key. I'll do more of this stuff. I like catching anything that swims. You know I'm a bass fisherman, but anything that swims. God bless, guys.